Alright, so I know it's 2024 and the year's about to end. I don't know if by the time this video comes out it is the new year, but it should be close to the end of the year of 2024. And I didn't read these books in 2024 that I'm about to tell you. I read them in 2023. And what I'm going to tell you guys today is how these books that I read in 2023 affected my year in 2024. So I read them in 2023 and I put them into action and just into consideration and implemented them in my life into in the year 2024. And I'm going to tell you guys the benefits, the pros, the cons, and if it actually helped me. So these are the 4 books right here. And let me start off with, I think I read this one first. So we're going to start off with the Book of 5 Rings. I listened to the audiobook when I was 18, so probably 3-4 years ago, somewhere around that range. And it did help me change my perspective, but I felt that I should read it again in person since it's so small. I bought this when I went to Oregon in 2023 for my birthday. It was so cheap. I was like, I might as well, so I could have some of my collection in the future. And to be honest, I don't think this really, I can't remember how this affected my life this year, due to the fact that I've read it before. But here I have some highlighted sections that I just realized that I had. So I'm going to read them out to you guys and we'll see, I'll read it out and we'll see if I've used it in this year. The essence of this book is that you must train day and night in order to make quick decisions. It is necessary to treat training as a part of normal life with your spirit unchanging. Okay, so I guess I did use this shit into my life because, day and night this past year I have been training both physically and mentally, and at the beginning of the year I was making quick decisions, especially with crypto, and it's saying it's necessary to treat training as a normal part of life with your spirit unhinged. And I can take that into the gym. I just do it every day regardless if I don't want to. And I feel like if I don't go to the gym, I'm missing a part of my day. And that's just simple. I've reiterated the gym multiple times on this channel. It's just a part of my everyday life, and it just feels like a part of me to train. And obviously he's talking about physical training because he's a samurai. If you don't know about Miyamoto Musashi. I had to make sure I said the name right. Well, that's what with that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I highlighted quite a bit here. Let's see. 1, don't think dishonestly. 2, the way is in training. 3, become acquainted with every art. 4, know the ways of all professions. 5, distinguish between gain and loss in worldly matters. Develop intuitive judgment and understanding for everything. 7, perceive those things which cannot be seen. 8, pay attention even to trifles. 9, do nothing which is of no use. I guess do nothing which... This is just, to be honest, I'm going to hit you guys... I can't really, I'm not going to explain every single thing that I took into my life, but to be honest, if you guys are listening to this is just fucking me preaching right now. This guy is preaching and saying straight up facts. Let's see. More than anything to start with, you must set your heart on strategy and earnestly stick to the way. I guess that's stay disciplined and don't steer from the path and make sure you stay right on that track. It's pretty good advice. I guess I've used that in the past year. Also, by training, you will be able to control your own body freely, conquer men with your body, and with sufficient training, you will be able to beat 10 men with your spirit. So I guess he's just saying, obviously, control your mind and don't let your mind control you, especially physically and mentally. You know, do it every day and don't let your body choose, oh, I don't want to work out today. Be stronger than your thoughts. It's pretty, I mean, obviously he's talking, like I said before, about actual freaking samurai battling, but yeah. Absorb the things written in this book. Do not just read, memorize, or imitate, but study hard so that you realize the principle from within your own heart and absorb these things into your body. So, like, obviously, take everything into consideration and actually make it part of your life. You must cultivate your wisdom and spirit, polish your wisdom, learn public justice, distinguish between good and evil, study the ways of different arts, one by one. When you cannot be deceived by men, you will realize the wisdom of the strategy. I think he's talking about, or at least how I take it, is be familiar and learn everything so that you're aware. Like, someone can't scam you about car. Like, if you need to fix your car and your parts break down, someone can't scam you if you're aware of all the different things. Maybe you don't know how to fix the car, but you know what the problem is, and you know you're not going to get scammed. So, like, just every aspect of your life, take everything into consideration and learn everything. Is that all I highlight? I mean, it is halfway through the book. Let's see. I guess I didn't highlight anything else from that. But, I mean, this will help you be disciplined if you read this book. Like I said, it has helped me this year. It was a rough year. Okay, this one. Yeah, there's definitely no highlighting in this one. This one, I bought in Portland. It's also, pretty sure it's from, yeah, it's Japanese. Walking in the woods. Go back to nature with the Japanese way of Shinrin Yoku. So, with this book, I will say, I just needed to connect more with nature and get my mental acuity and mental stress out. And this book pretty much explains how you can use nature as a form of therapy. And whoop-de-doo, the whole fucking year, I've been walking out in nature. I went camping 2 times, I think, this year. I've been to the farm in Georgia, you know, and just like, and I go walking every day and I appreciate the nature. I go to the beach and I appreciate the nature and I soak it in, and it is a form of therapy. It calms me down. Well, I don't go when I'm stressed, but it just calms the soul and it makes you feel better instead of all this fucking buildings and the fucking bullshit of life. I think it's good for a form of therapy. That's really what that book is. Now this one, The 4 Agreements. I remember back in like 2020, you'd watch all these freaking TikToks of like books you should read and books that millionaires recommend. I kind of forgot what this book is about some shit with like God, where like this dude is the God or something. But what I will say is that this book, I do remember that this book definitely opens you up into a different form of perspective. Like breaking old agreements. Always do your best. I'm just reading the name of the chapters. Don't make assumptions. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, now I do remember. This book really just wakes you up to perspective on like other people and how other people feel, and how you should perceive people. Well, not technically. It's like you don't really perceive them. Just understand that everyone is. I don't know. It's really just. I'm trying to freaking figure out the words. It's good for understanding human nature and that everyone is just doing their best. Let's just say that. I mean, when I read these in 2023. Keep in mind, not this year in 2024. 2023 was quite a struggling year, I will say. That's why I was reading kind of struggling books. But I did, and this is one of my favorite books. One of the books that have changed my life in a way and my perspective of thinking is this book, by two doctors. Brainwash. This book I recommend utmost to anyone. Detox your mind for clearer thinking, deeper relationships, and lasting happiness. Blah, blah, blah. This book was fucking amazing. First of all, it gives you recipes. So it's pretty much all about health. And it explains all the bad things with a lot of things and all the good things that you need to do. This is pretty much a stop fucking using social media to the extreme. Get on a great diet and be healthy. And find, if you have like mental illness or you struggle with depression, freaking find, there's literally supplements and going outside and shit to fucking make yourself better mentally. Like, look right here. Here, it's the most primal, most freaking organic, best fucking meal recipes. Like, look at this. Salmon with green sauce, whole roasted salmon with sunchokes and leeks. You got recipes. And it's not just one. It's literally probably like 50 to 100 pages. Oh, I'll say 50. Maybe like 50 pages of straight recipes. Turmeric milkshake, powerhouse coffee, matcha smoothie. There's like drinks, breakfast, lunches and dinners, snacks, garlic soup. I don't fucking see. Like chicken Caesar salad. And it tells you how much time, the ingredients, exactly how to do this shit. But it's not with fucking horrible seed oil Caesar salad, right? It's like a primal, healthy way. I highlighted a lot of these things. Oh, you know what? I did really, really use this book a lot in the past year because of, this is when I was donating plasma because I stopped donating plasma in December or January of 2023 and January 2024. So this one is also the most recent one that I read and is the one that's helped me the most. And it talks about how bad inflammation really is. So here we have the supplement DHA. It talks about how it reduces inflammation, and I don't have any more, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I have any more. But I was using DHA to lower my inflammation, and I actually did see results. MCT oil. I think if you go way back into the beginning of my videos while I was at the gym, I made videos of like making my smoothie with the MCT oil, the coconut MCT oil. Turmeric, I already knew about that. Vitamin D. I knew about vitamin D, but I didn't supplement for it. I was like, fuck it. I go out in the sun, I drink fucking orange juice. Oh, the orange juice is vitamin C. But I have a vitamin D3 supplement, as you guys know from my supplementation video. And this is just highlighted on things, like 4 supplements to consider. Oh yeah, and this is like a 10-day brainwash. I actually do gotta go look back into this because I forgot. I'm actually gonna do this for 2025. A little sneak peek. I did a 10-day brainwash. I completely forgot about this. Let me save that right there. I'm pretty sure there was a freaking. Did it fall on the floor? There was like a bookmark. I don't know where the fuck it is, but definitely gonna do that. Let's see what else. I will say this book. This is what made me in the last year. I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been science-based lifting a lot. But now, have you seen? I've done it on my Instagram, like Primal Foods. I think I posted it here too, where I just eat off no seed oils off of the wood cutting board, just steak and fruits and vegetables. It talks about like infections and stuff and all this GMO shit. It's 2 doctors, and it's his father and a son, and they're both doctors, and it gives you all the stats. It's a great freaking book. How the brain works and everything, and how it affects certain age groups, and it's an amazing book. I can't recommend this enough. Let's do this again. Brainwash. Let's see. Where's it gonna get a better lighting of this book, or for a thumbnail, little Giga Chad face? No. Is it better lighting like that if I just do this? Perfect for the thumbnail. Whatever. Lame as fuck. I mean lame as fuck like the thumbnail. But this book is great. I'm gonna do the 10-day detox or 10-day brainwash. But this book, like, obviously the only reason I'm not doing, like, I was doing the primal food and shit, but I'm doing super low cal fucking diet sodas, fucking chemicals and cancer causing red 40 shit, just because I need to lose the weight quickly, so I could just fucking, you know, fucking, I'm okay with a couple months of red 40 and aspartame and all horrible chemicals to lose the weight initially, and then after that I'll just maintain with a primal lifestyle. But fucking this book, out of all the books, this one is my favorite. Obviously you can see it's freaking used. I think I also read Atomic Habits last year physically. That is also a good fucking book. Or no, I might have read that in 2022. Regardless, those are the 4 books that I read in 2023, and this is how they've affected me in 2024. Honestly, I'm glad I read them. You know, I fucking, first of all, reading books. Second of all, gaining knowledge. Third of all, putting a lot of these things into action, and they've actually helped me. Like the supplementation, it's helped me reduce inflammation, especially with my plasma. I was struggling a lot with my plasma situation, but yeah, I will do that 10-day brainwash. I completely forgot about that. But regardless, those are the 4 books that I read in 2023, and that's how they've affected me in 2024. Obviously, to be honest, it's just helped me. And that's why people say reading is good. And I still have to finish the David Goggins Never Finished book. Quite funny. I was never finished. That one's also a good book. I'm probably going to try to finish that by the end of this year. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you gain something for this. I do highly recommend to read Brainwash. I'll see you guys in the next one.